Hear that? That's nothing, which is what I, as a speaker at today's conference, have for you all. I have nothing. Nada, sip, thrills, zippo, nothing smart, nothing inspirational, nothing even remotely researched at all. I have absolutely nothing to say whatsoever. And yet, through my manners of speaking, I will make it seem like I do. Like what I'm saying is brilliant. And maybe, just maybe, you will feel like you've learning something. Now I'm going to get started with the opening. I'm going to make a lot of hand gestures. I'm going to do this with my right hand, and I'm going to do this with my left. I'm going to adjust my glasses, and then I'm going to ask you all a question. By a show of hands, how many of you all have been asked a question before? Okay, great. I'm saying some hands. And again, I have nothing here. Now I'm gonna read to that and act like I'm telling you a personal anecdote. Something to break the tension. Something to endear myself a little bit. Something kind of embarrassing. And you guys are going to make an "ow" sound. It's true, it's really happening. And now I'm going to bring it to a broader point. I'm going to really pack on. I'm going to make it intellectual. I'm going to bring it to this man right here. Now, what this man did was important, and I'm sure, but I for one have no idea who he is. I simply googled imagine the word scientist, and now you see, I like it to seems like making points, building an argument, inspiring you to change your life, when in reality, this is just me buying time. Now, if you don't believe me, let's take a look at the numbers. This is a real thing that's happening right now. The numbers of talk that I'm giving is 1. Interesting fact imparted so far in such talk, well, that's going to be a 0. My height in inches is 70.5, not the 7, not the point 5 there. 2 times 6 equals 12, and then interestingly enough, 6 times 2 also equals 12. That's math. 3052 is a 3-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then almost immediately following that we get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to add more filler here, I'm going to give you a couple more number consider. 18, 237, 6, 5601, 2.6 million, 4, 4, 24. Staggering! There are real numbers, all of them. And to follow that up, let's take a look at the sum graphs. Now, if you take a look at this pie chart, what you're going to see is that the majority far exceeding the minority. Everybody see that? Cool? Isn't it? And let's talk a look at this bar graph, because it shows similarly irrelevant data. Now, I'm doing this because I like to make it seem like I've done my homework. If you were still watching this on YouTube with the sound off, you may think, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, but I don't. I'm floundering, panicking. I've got nothing. I'm a total and utter pony. But you know what? I was offered a TED Talk, and damn it, I'm gonna see it through. Now, if you take a look behind me, there are just word painted with vaguely thought-provoking style photos. I'm going to point at them like I'm making you spout of my time as well as your time. But in reality, I don't know what half of them mean. And now, at this continue, I'm just going to start saying gibberish. Wagawa, gaba gaba, turkey, mouth and a mouth, chip, chirp, my dog skip, ribbit and dibbit, Richard. I'm an itty bitty baby woober, and I'm hungry in my tum tum. Brand Pitt, Uma Thurman, names, things, words, and more things. And see, it feels like it might make sense, doesn't it? Like maybe, just maybe, I'm pulling to some sort of satisfying conclusion. I mean, in in the city, I'm taking off my glasses, which is, by the way, are just frames. I wore them to look smart even though my vision is perfect. And now I'm going to slow things down a little bit. I'm going to change the tone. I'm going to make it seem like I'm pulled into a moment. And what it was? Amazing, isn't it? What can we do? Life's a roller coaster. If there's one thing you take away from my talk, I like you to think about what you heard at the beginning. And the and I like you to think about what you heard now. Because it was nothing and it's still nothing. Think about that. Or done? That's fine. And now I'm going to stop talking. Thank you.